The good thing about shorts, the short videos, is that leads people to a shorter attention span, which in turn turns those people into monkeys. Like, what happens? What happened? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So every stimuli comes to this people's mind through the five senses. The person would jump into studying, analyzing it. But if something changes, because that's the nature of things, it's a information cloud that's changed all the times. People like, oh, what happens there? Oh, yeah, it's another stimuli there. Oh, yeah, someone said something. So people cannot focus on their task anymore. People are being trained to seek dopamine because these short videos always gives you some sort of a pleasant and an emotion. That's why people are watching those. If the short video um, hurts someone's feelings, that person would not watch the short video. But it gives you something that it's a pleasurable feeling. It might not be pleasure like sex or drugs or anything like that, but it's a little dose of dopamine that helps the person to stay into a better feel that the feeling they have because of their lack of love. So that's the short answer. People lacking of love, they find these ways to cope with the lack of love. So some people get addicted to stuff, but now these days people got addicted to gaming, to porn, to shorts, to Netflix. Yeah, people are binging on Netflix hours and hours of their useful time. They are on Netflix TV shows, and the TV shows are made that way. So they don't just make one movie out of the whole story. They just keep dumping story after story into a next TV show. So people get excited. Yeah. So they consume information that is empty. It is not really useful information. When people see some sort of a stupid stuff, stupid family drama or whatever happens into that TV show, they don't really accumulate useful information for their lives. No, it's just consuming entertainment. Yeah, so people slowly lose their logical thinking because they act like monkeys. And you see that everywhere. And I'll touch some sort of a different type of topic here. How come the social systems and humanity evolved towards this type of attitude, this type of addictions? You think is the nature of things? Is it natural to evolve that way? Or the society is being led like the society was led to follow some sort of a COVID protocols and rules that kind of pop up overnight somewhere. I'm telling you, those were ready to be deployed. The COVID protocols and rulings and agendas were ready, waiting for the right moment, and they got deployed because it was so synchronized. The world is not synchronized that way. Only during this made up stuff. So back to what I was going to say. How come the world in the Western world mostly is being pushed, including the smart people, not only the poor guy who has a crappy job, he's barely making it and is like struggling, and now he is trying to find some ways to feel better. It's not only that type of person. People at almost any level, including politicians. If you watch online or TV broadcast about the people in the parliament, you will see people on cell phone. It's like impolite to be there to serve people and be on the cell phone, not paying attention to what happens in that area of decision making. So I'm telling you something spiritual here. You don't have to believe that crap is crap for you. If you don't believe that, that's okay. So there are entities that manipulate certain groups of interest, certain visible or non-visible groups. And those people behind the scenes pull the strings. So the entities are manipulating these people in power of this, deciding how the world is going, is running. So they change the world using different tools, and one of the tools is social media. And they have experts in the human behavior, and now with the AI tools, they model the social behavior. They model it because they know, they have a feedback. So I said that several times in my videos. By monitoring your reaction, your likes, your loves, whatever you provide to Facebook or to Google, they know your behavior and they know what stimuli to give you in order to get a certain reaction from you. Yeah, so you're being monitored. If you didn't know that, you should study how the AI is being used to model human mind. Yeah, so some higher level entity, you can call it diabolic entities, are giving powers to people in charge or who got charge in modeling the human behavior. So they can manipulate you. They are the puppeteers, and you just play by their rules without knowing. And even you try to resist, even you try to stop, prevent yourself from watching shorts or getting into porn or following certain agenda or worshipping certain political leader or something. Even if you try that, they go by the numbers. So you are being assimilated, so you cannot really push the wave. The wave comes and it pushes you. If you want to live in a society, you follow the society rules. So they make the rules that everyone follows. And you don't see the full effect yet, but you will see times when certain platforms are norm. Like now is your choice to stay on Facebook or whatever, but will be times when they will integrate in schools and in other systems, including political system, that you are supposed to use certain platform or certain type of system in order to communicate, for example. So before it was regular mail, now everyone is exchanging information through email, including in some legal areas. Yeah, so they people who live in remote areas and don't want to have anything to do with the internet, they are being pushed by this wave to adopt internet, and they are given the tools. So in Canada, they extend the networks, so everyone has access to the internet. But why they would push that? I mean, it's good to have internet and be connected, but some people, some communities, they live that way for thousands of years. Why need to change? They don't really want to change, especially First Nations. But they push the internet, so slowly they model how these people live. They try that to force them to change their language and the way of their thinking, and they just destroy those people. And you see the destruction in the First Nations, how it's done, how evil came through the whites and destroyed the First Nations. And in Australia, same thing, Aboriginals got destroyed They try to erase those people, because people were in charge. Some people in charge in the politics of the times, they were tainted by evil, and they wanted control, to control everyone according to their wishes. So that's evil. So now it's a different type of evil attitude when people are being fooled into getting these little candies that manipulate their attention span, decision making, and a lot of other consequences that most people don't see, the long-term consequences. So let you know to munch this information. I don't think you can resist this new wave. If you are an adult, at least you will see your kids addicted to different things, including to short videos, and not be able to take important tasks. And when you see that, you will make the connection. When you see the kid cannot stay on task because he has to go back to cell phone, cannot connect with you face to face while you have a conversation. So if you notice that your kid cannot have a or keep a conversation with you without getting into the cell phone, that's a signal. So you should take action before your kid is lost forever to these mass manipulation tools of evil. Talk to you later. Bye bye.